Hello, welcome to lesson 5. Today's lesson we will study about hobbies again, but learning about when we like to do different hobbies and how often we do them. You'll need your book or worksheets for this lesson, so make sure you have them ready and let's begin. So, as I said, continuing with the theme topic of hobbies today. Review the questions. Do you remember? So, what do you like to do on weekends? Can you remember this question? I like to on weekends. I like to watch TV, play games, do origami. Okay. I like to watch TV on weekends. Next question. Do you like to play soccer? What's the answer? Positive? Yes, I do. Or negative? No, I don't. Okay, so this is the 2 questions we've learned before. Now this says Sarah's schedule. Can you see? Here we have morning 7 until 8 o'clock in the morning, 8 until 3 o'clock. This is when she is at school, and then 3 o'clock till 5 o'clock after school. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and this is of course Saturday, Sunday, the weekend. So as I said, weekend, before school and after school. Okay, so before school in the green, after school in the yellow, and the weekend pink. Now, can you see this at the top? Once, twice, 3 times. Okay. A week. So this is 1 week. Once, twice, 3 times a week. Now, once. What do you think? Something that Sarah does once a week. Play soccer. What else? Read comic books. Okay. Can you see? Play soccer. In this week, only 1 time. And read comic books. This week, only 1 time. So, she plays soccer once a week. She reads comic books once a week. Next one. Twice. Now this has gone red. What does she do twice a week? Do homework. 1, 2. Twice a week. Twice a week. She does homework twice a week. What else? What else can you see? Play games. She plays games twice a week. Okay. So 2 times. Twice. 1 time, once. 2 times, twice. What about 3 times? What does she do 3 times a week? Watch TV. She watches TV 1, 2, 3 times a week. Okay, 3 times a week. So once, play soccer, read comic books. Twice, do homework, play games. 3 times, watch TV. Of course, you could have 4 times, 5 times. Okay, but if we say this, we always have a week or a month or a year. Now, never. What does never mean? 0. Never. Play tennis Does Sarah play tennis? No. Do karate? No. Play guitar? No. Never. Never. 0. How often do you play soccer? How often do you play soccer? I play soccer once, twice, 3 times a week, or I never play soccer. How often do you do karate? I do karate. Now look carefully. How often do you do karate? I do karate once, twice a week. I do karate twice a week. When do you do karate? I do karate after school. Okay, after school. How often do you do your homework? I do my homework once a week. Once a week. When do you do your homework? I do my homework on Saturday. On Saturday. How often do you do origami? What do you think? I never do origami. Never. How often do you watch TV? I watch TV 1, 2, 3 times a week. When do you watch TV? I watch TV before school in the morning. Okay, now let's have a quiz to practice. Are you ready? This is Jack's quiz. You have 1 minute, maybe if you're lucky, or maybe 30 seconds to look at it and remember as much as you can. There will be a quiz afterwards. Focus on these words, okay? So remember what he does before school, after school, once, twice, 3 times, 4 times a week, never, okay? Are you ready? Remember as much as you can. Look at the schedule. Don't write anything, just remember in your head. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Now, there is the timer. Remember everything you can. There's lots here. So in the orange, that is when he is at school. Blue is lunchtime. Orange is school time. There's the weekend, before school, after school. Time's nearly up. Okay, remember everything, and time's up. Now, are you ready? Answer the questions. How often does Jack study English? What do you think? Do you remember? How often? If you know the answer, think about it. Okay, let's have a look. Jack studies English 5 times a week. 5 times a week. Okay. How often does Jack study IT? How often does Jack study IT? Let's have a look. What do you think? Think about your answer. Jack studies IT twice a week. What does Jack do before school on Wednesday? What does Jack do before school on Wednesday? Have a look. Jack watches TV before school on Wednesday. Were you correct? Maybe. Number 4. When does Jack meet friends? When? Think carefully. Can you remember? When does Jack meet friends? Jack meets friends on Saturday. How often does Jack play tennis? Question 5. How often does Jack play tennis? What do you think? 3, 2, 1. Jack plays tennis once a week. When does Jack study Thai on Tuesday? This one we have 3 options. A, before lunch. B, after lunch. Or C, after PE. What do you think? 3, 2, 1. Correct answer, A. Jack studies Thai on Tuesday before lunch. Okay, now the final thing. Homework, workbook. Open your book, Time Zones 2, page 9, activity C. Okay. Now, here we have conversation between Ming and Nadine. 2 people talking about their hobbies. Can you see there are 5 missing words? We will listen to the conversation. You need to listen and write down in your book the missing words. Okay? So just listen and write the missing words. Only part C, don't do the next part. Just listen carefully, write down the missing words. Okay? So make sure you have your book, your pen ready. Pause the video if you need time to get them. And then we'll start the listening. Don't worry if you don't hear all of it the first time. You can, of course, go back, rewind, and listen again. Okay? When you're ready, we'll listen to the recording in 3, 2, 1.
Unit 1, Track 1-04.
Nadine, what do you do after school?
Well, I play volleyball and I go to guitar class.
Really? How often do you play volleyball?
I play 3 times a week, Mondays to Wednesdays. My guitar classes are on the other days.
What do you do before school on weekdays?
I play soccer once a week, on Thursdays.
What do you like to do on weekends?
I do karate on Saturdays. On Sundays, I do homework.
Okay. Did you get all the answers correct? Did you hear everything? As I said, if you want to, go back, listen again. If you finished all 5, let's check the answers. So the first one says, Ming is talking. Nadine, what do you do after school? Nadine replies, well, I play volleyball and I go to guitar class. Ming, really? How often do you play volleyball? Nadine, I play 3 times a week, Mondays to Wednesdays. My guitar classes are on the other days. Ming, what do you do before school on weekdays? Nadine, I play soccer once a week, on Thursdays. Ming, what do you like to do on weekends? Nadine, I do karate on Saturdays. On Sundays, I do homework. Okay, so these are the answers. 5 correct missing words. Check your answers. Make sure they are the same and they are correct. If they are wrong, you need to make sure you write the correct answer, because for the next activity, you'll need to have the correct answers for this one. Okay, part C. When you've checked your answers, you can pause your video if you want to check. When you've finished checking, final part of today's lesson is homework. Now you'll see part D in your book, same page underneath part C, you have this timetable. Okay, but there are lots of boxes that are empty. Now this is Nadine's schedule. Nadine was in the conversation in part C. You need to read this again and fill in the blank squares. Okay, I've done one to help you. So she plays volleyball 3 times a week, Monday to Wednesday, Monday to Wednesday. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Now, you need to read the rest of the conversation and fill the information into the schedule. Okay, that is your homework. We'll check the answers next lesson. Okay, good luck with the homework and thank you for watching today's video. I hope you've enjoyed it and I hope to see you again next time. Have a good day. Goodbye.